Okay. This is gonna be a whole separate video. I wanted to say that I wanted to talk about this. You know, I want to talk about fear. Fear. And I hope the son gonna agree with me this morning. And I want to talk about fear because fear stagnates us. You know what I'm saying? Stagnate means to... That ain't working. That ain't working. Fear makes us be still, not move, not accomplish our life goals. And the most part is, the worst part of fear is the fear of other people and what other people might say. Or, what they might say about what you're doing. Dunkin' Donuts got my call. And with me, fear, I dealt with that a lot in my life. Not doing certain things, fear of failure, thinking that I'm not going to be able to accomplish it. It's not going to work. I'm going to fail. I used to didn't know how to read that well when I graduated from high school. And my mother used to always say, the only way you're going to learn how to read is to try and read. Make mistakes, get a dictionary. She used to always say, get a dictionary. Go look up the stuff in the dictionary. She would never tell me. Go look up them words in the dictionary. You'll get it. It used to make me so angry when she did that when I was younger, that it made me not want to do it. And I didn't do it. Oh my God. Because I couldn't understand, like, why you telling me to look in the dictionary and I don't know how to read? How am I going to look in the dictionary and I don't know what I'm looking for? But what she was teaching me is some skills to go, even though you're afraid, even though you don't know it. Turn this heat down, it's hot. To go look for it anyway. Because through your fear, through your not knowing, if you go look for it, you will find it. Good life lesson. I ain't know that's what she was teaching me. And when you find it, you'll be happy that you found it, because you found it on your own. Lord have mercy, that'll preach. You didn't wait for somebody to give it to you. You went out and you got it on your own. And that's a good life lesson. We can't sit back and wait for somebody to give us something. We can't sit back and not try to accomplish our goals or what it is that we want to do, or who it is that we want to be. Because if we sit back and we wait because of fear of failure, fear that somebody gonna say something about you, or they gonna say that you shouldn't be doing this because this and that. The main thing is, I'm gonna tell y'all something, y'all people that's a Christian. Don't let nobody hold you hostage, because that was a big thing of mine. Yes, I'm a Christian, and it's certain things that I shouldn't be doing that I used to do. But it's a whole, I can still have a life to live. And you cannot let nobody tell you what you can't be doing. Look, I ain't telling you that you can go ahead out here and drink and party and all the rest of that, because it's all about a life change. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about life goals. And I'm going to use YouTube, for example. People might say that, why you doing this? Why you doing that? Why you on YouTube? You shouldn't be doing that. But see, I done got to the point in my life where it's all about my relationship with God. I know I'm not out here doing what I used to do. Now, if I was doing what I used to do, y'all could tell me that, okay, what I'm saying. But my life is not the same. My life is different. And I had goals. I have dreams. I have aspirations. I have things that I want to accomplish. I got things that I want to try, like a YouTube channel. And ain't nothing wrong with that. And I am not young. I wasted a lot of my life in the streets, doing stuff that I really shouldn't have been doing. You know, I had a very strong mother, and I had a very strong personality. So I was a bucker. I was a defier. I wanted to do what I want to do. So it ain't like she didn't teach me to do the right stuff. I did what I did what I wanted to do. Now, my mama wasn't no joke. Now, she did what she wanted to do. She wasn't no joke either. Let me holler at you. After Rose wasn't no joke, and she wasn't nothing to be played with. In her heyday, her brothers had to get her many a days before somebody hit her. But anyway, yeah, I love my mommy. But anyway, it's like, don't let the things and the people and the fear in your life stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. You don't know if it's gonna work or not. But the only way you gonna know if it's gonna work is if you try it. I got a book that I wrote, and I had it published, and it's in book form 1, and I did not put it out there yet. And so I've been doing research about getting it on Amazon, and get my book on Amazon. So, and that's one of my, I didn't set no what you call them things, New Year's resolutions, but that's one of my goals this year, is to get that book out there. And because it's about my life situations, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that God gave it to me for me to just hold it and put it up on the shelf. He gave it to me so that I could share with somebody else, and maybe they can come on, light. Son, learn through my situation. Oh shoot, it's stuck on this. Learn through my situation, or even not make the same mistakes that I did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna publish that doggone thing. Really publish it. It's already published, but I need to find somebody to put it out there. So I'm doing research, and with my YouTube channel, whatever I choose to do with it, that's what I choose to do with it. This is just my life experience. I'm not gonna really say I have like one genre of I'm just gonna talk about this. I talk about whatever it is that I want to talk about. Listen, sometimes a sister might be lonely, and when you get on here and start talking to y'all, she ain't lonely no more. You know what I'm saying? People might think you crazy because you talking to the cat, but fine, think I'm crazy. And on the short term, I am crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just like to have fun. I just like to be silly. And everybody, some people just don't like to be silly. If you can't be silly by yourself, you can't be silly with nobody else, okay? For real. So, it's a scripture in the Bible said that the Lord has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. So, don't worry about your fear of failing, because the only time you fail is if you don't try. The only time you won't accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish is if you let other people and what they say about you stop you, make you not step out on faith. A woman told me a long time ago when I was filling out an application for Fairview Hospital, I wanted to be a STNA because I was tired of working in nursing homes, because they was working you to death and they weren't treating them people right, and it was breaking my heart. I couldn't. But I stayed in it because I wanted, that nurturing. I wanted to take care of them and watch over them and make sure that nobody do nothing to him. So I knew I had a nurturing spirit then, but it was time for me to go higher. It was time for me to go higher in my field, and I wanted to work at Fairview Hospital because that was my step in going higher. But I was afraid to fill out the application and go to the training because I couldn't read that well. Let me tell y'all, this was about 22 years ago. I couldn't read that well. That lady, her name is Judy. I can't remember her last name. But she told me to step out on faith. I was already saved. I was saved since I was 12 years old. But when she told me, I had never heard that before, but she told me to step out on faith. I didn't know, not that I had never heard that before, but I didn't have that level of faith that God could, take me, open that door for me. So she told me to step out on faith and watch God move. Girl, okay. I stepped out on faith. I went in, I filled out that application, and I was like, I might not have enough of this. I might not have this. I might not have this. I don't. Forget all that. When she said step out on faith, I ain't worry about no more of what I didn't have. I didn't worry about no more of who I wasn't or what I didn't know. Woo! Okay, I'm about to turn. I didn't worry about that no more. I stepped out on faith. And I got that job. And I worked there for like how long did I work there? I worked there for like 2.5 months. Yep, I worked there for like 2.5 months. For like 2.5 years or something like that before I started my own business and became a daycare provider. And that was God fulfilling a dream that I had, because I always wanted my own daycare. Even as a young person, I wanted my own daycare. When I stepped out on faith. And ever since, I've been stepping out on faith. And God has been opening doors. Excuse me. So I trust in the Lord, I step out and I do things. But sometimes it's a struggle because I wrestle with fear. I wrestle with not being able to do it, and what is people gonna say, and it's like, listen, y'all gonna say what y'all gonna say, and y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. But like, I'm like 51 now, so I ain't got time for nobody telling me what I can't do. I only got half. We promised 120 years. I don't know how many of them years that God is gonna give me, so I'm gonna do what it is that Stephanie desires to do. I'm not going to step out of the will of God. But the things that I desire to do is not out of the will of God. Making a YouTube channel is not out of the will of God. You know what I'm saying? You can use your YouTube channel for whatever platform you choose to. Like right now, I'm speaking truth. Speaking some inspiration to you guys. So whatever. You do whatever you want to do. And don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. As long as you ain't hurting people or out here doing things that you're not supposed to do, people, because we don't want to do anything that's going to hurt anybody. So listen, I hope this bless somebody. I hope this will help you to step out on faith and give yourself some confidence. Don't have fear, but hold on to God's unchanging hand and accomplish your dreams and goals, and you'll be all right. Hey, inspiration of the day. Love you. Bye.